Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Factorio here in our step-by-step to Megabase series. In today's episode, first and foremost we have to fix a bottleneck. Ever since I built the third fluid station here, I'm lacking the oil. So what we have to do is hook up more crude oil resources, which should be easily done. Let me go ahead and make a little exit right here. That should be good. Now let's see where we can hook up the pump jacks here. Yeah, there we go. That seems to be all of it. And I want to fill them up with speed modules. You said this is much better because the oil is infinite and there's no sense in using the productivity modules. Of course, now we just have to hook everything up together. And once that is done, we can go for an oil loading station. Now let me see. This might actually best be done up there. I guess it doesn't really matter. All we have to do is hook up this guy all the way to over here. Maybe set up a rail signal every now and then. The station is already correctly labeled. All we need is an entry blueprint to get back into the rails. Also get a couple of substations going, and lastly hook this up to the system. Now it can fill up and we just need 2 more trains. One is actually already arriving. I should have my oil trains here as well. Yes, 2 more of you guys. Thank you. And that's going to be built for me. Come on, fuel it up. Yeah, someone suggested putting some more requester chests here, so the items are actually nearby. I'm gonna do that. But there we go. These guys can now go on their merry way. Good, that's one source hooked up, and we already have an exit from the main rail in order to hook up this coal vein in the future. Now I'm gonna make my way over here, so we're gonna set up some blueprints there in order to continue this rail. This is just gonna move all the way over here and there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going here for a little bit. Send my Spidertrons along the track here, and then somewhere along here we can make another exit. Let's actually do that right away. I'm gonna set up a lane exit right here. This is gonna allow me to set up the oil loading station in this spot, and then we just come back around and set up an entry somewhere along here. There it is, the station all set up just from blueprints. I love it. Load oil. Wonderful. And we need 2 more trains. Well, first we need to set up the pump jacks. Also fill all of these guys up with the speed modules. And this one is fairly easy to pipe up as well. And just like that, we have the station filling up. I just need 2 more trains. Be right back. Also, I think it cannot hurt if we can reach a couple of these pump jacks with 1 beacon to just do it. Get a bunch of these speed beacons in the joint. Not too many though. Overall, I rather hook up more of the resources. Also, I think I want to go down in this place and then keep going down a little bit, and there is actually another resource. Exiting right here. Entry on the other side. Oh, look at that. Why is there some piping? That is curious. I mean, I've never been here before, or have I? Either way, oil loading station goes right here and connect these together. Wonderful. Everything is hooked up. Gonna make sure they are all powered. Rename the station already. Maybe set up a beacon here or there. Substation is a little bit in the way. I'm gonna do it right here. And with that out of the way, I believe we should have enough resources to keep the fluid station afloat. You know, while I'm at it, I think I'm also gonna start to fill in some land here. And by the way, you've also given me the tip to detonate a bunch of atomic bombs wherever I set up landfills in order for it to absorb more of the pollution. So that might be something worth trying. Let me just see. Can I aim this far? Yeah. Let me just see. Ooh, run away. Now, I'm not sure how much this is going to help. Maybe it's only this little bit that is going to absorb more. But I just wanted to mention it because I found it an interesting tip. Wonderful. This is what I wanted to see. The oil stations are now completely full. Let's check upstairs. Here, at least we already have the trains incoming, 1 of 1. And if I check the storage, there's still a tiny bit in it. So the machinery can actually go to town. Now, wait a second. We have a full output here. Ooh, this is not good. I'm doing something wrong. First of all, I'm gonna make my way back here. If I check my other modules, they do not have an output problem at the moment, but I need to refill my Spidertrons. Actually, maybe I misjudged the situation. They do not seem to have an output problem right now, though there is not enough. Wait. Oh, check this out. This is totally facing the wrong way. Wait a second. Do I have this problem somewhere else? No. Apparently, there was just one facing entirely the wrong way. Okay, now someone mentioned I made a mistake somewhere here with a splitter. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is we just reached the point of crafting 1 million production science packs. Let me actually check. The past 10 minutes, what did we produce? About 860 packs per minute. The past hour, 750. Yeah, I had a little bit of a hiccup when I was changing stuff around. I'm really not sure, but apparently someone spotted a mistake in the module, which might make the difference of producing 900 per minute or 850. But right now we seem to be producing at a decent rate. Oh, I just saw a little hiccup there. Or did I? I'm not so sure. Either way, what would be the next step? At the moment, we can see all the stations are purple, so we do have enough incoming resources. Also, the stations here are all purple. That is a really good sign. And it seems as though we have way more than enough resources. In this case, we should probably just go ahead and build the third mega module. The third module would have to be built on this side, probably, and my suggestion would be right here because, well, we would still be sacrificing some resources. Let me just make a little copy of this and think it through theoretically. So it would be going approximately here. Yeah, it would definitely kill those two resources. The other option we have would be right here. This would only be a coal resource and this copper resource, which is almost over. Or we go ahead and add it right here, sacrificing the oil resource. No, we don't even have to sacrifice it. We just have to move the station. Yeah, I think this would have the least impact on anything that we still want to mine. So what we have to do is fill in parts of this lake and then also get rid of this copper resource. Let's maybe do the lake first. Just gonna fill this up with landfill. And this one will be especially easy to fill up because we have the refill station of the landfill right next to it. Right now we are still at the maximum frame rate. I'm happy about this, and filling up this lake is just a pleasure. Now it's all about getting rid of this mine. I'm gonna take apart the miners first, and then I'm just gonna let the ore run dry before taking apart the rest. Good, and with that out of the way, we also want to remove 2 of the trains out of the system. Look at that, I made a little smiley face. Well, it's a frowny face, but still. Either way, this means we have to continue the rail this way. And then right here, we're gonna make another intersection. So I kind of want to take this apart. Let's only do the buildings here. Only take apart the rails. And then, of course, set up a 4-way intersection right here. Though, is this one gonna be a large intersection? Yeah, maybe we rather copy over this part here. And I can get this nicely centered. I cannot really place everything. Well, let's see how it goes. We're just gonna try our best, maybe remove nature in the process as well. Oh yeah, this is what I like to see. Oh, I just noticed I should have copied over a little bit more, so I also get the exits. Maybe I can just copy over the exits this way. Yeah, that seems to be reasonable. And the last one right there. Okay. You know, honestly, I should also copy over this part just so that we already have it in place. And it's going to be pasted right here, which means I don't need this part anymore. Or do I? No, I don't. Wonderful. All the necessary rail connections have been made. I just have to fill up some more of this. But first, I have to make it back to the hub in order to empty my full Spidertrons. They cannot take it anymore. Alrighty, the past hour or so I've been cleaning up some more. It is now really coming along and I set up the intersection already with everything freed up that we're gonna require for the mega module. So this part right here is basically the same thing as we have over here, this little part. And if we do things right, we can easily set it up. Let me also now get rid of this intersection. We're not gonna require that anymore. We're just gonna hook it up like so. Also collecting some landfill while we're at it. I made sure to get rid of everything. It should be squeaky clean, though I don't really want these guys here in the joint. Yeah, we have to remove those and those and those. Other than that, I think we're good. I even removed the signaling, so when we add the mega module blueprint right here, we should be golden. And I'm gonna align it towards the right side. If you see the radar there, I'm just aligning it towards the radar that is on the very right side. Unfortunately, I cannot zoom in close enough to show you that, but just the rightmost thingamabob that is over there, I'm gonna align with this radar and then we should have the right spot. Now I'm quickly gonna remove the way to get in and out, just so that we can set up everything before we actually start to build it. Now let's move in here and get this done. Oh yes, another mega module. I'm so happy about this. I did not think I could do it this early, but theoretically we should have all the materials necessary. And if not, we just add more resource processing. Yeah, looks like we can get a lot done. I will have to refill my Spidertrons about 4 times in order to finish it completely, but it is totally worth it. Still building. Yeah, we're gonna go through the entirety of the module once, because there are many different things we're placing. I even had one silo with me. I think I have that in my own character. And we can certainly do some of the reactor right here, as well as the science modules. Yeah, holy cow, that was a wonderful first building feast. Wonderful, will you look at that? Oh man, this actually really makes me happy. For the giggles, I'm also already gonna hook up the solar arrays right here and there. There, my robots are filling up the Spidertrons, the Buildertrons. It is just pure chaos and frenzy. Guys, you know what this means? In today's episode, we will most likely reach Megabase status by actually going over the 1000 science packs per minute. Right now we are still stuck at, let me see, the past 10 minutes, yeah, still over 825. And I think we were able to keep this up for the past hour, 822. There, I'm now going in for the second round, still setting up the solar panels though, because we can always use more of them. Also, while we're at it, I'm gonna get rid of nature in this vicinity as well. And back to the mega module we go. Oh yes, robots do my bidding. I just love this part of the game, and we can go crazier and crazier. As a next step, I think I might double the amount of Spidertrons that I have. Looks like we got rid of everything. Yeah, let me just make my way back maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then we should be able to introduce the mecha module into the system. We just finished mining productivity 30, and I believe I also finished the mega module. Nice. Let me see. I would like to improve some energy weapon damage. 256k. That might be... I mean, even with 1k science per minute, it's still gonna take 256 minutes. The robots are the same artillery I'm not really interested in, because it's only range and speed. Damage would be nice. Yeah, I think I'm now gonna go for the 128k tier. So we're gonna research that, this, and that next. And then I might go for some more mining productivity. Let's do a couple more of these. But yeah, with that out of the way, we should be able to give this some power. Let me see. Where is my cable? Right there. And we're gonna connect this together. Okay, that should power everything except, well, the stations also require power. Now, I did accidentally remove some of the power grid here. Ooh, I would not like to introduce that back. So I think I'd rather set up a unfinished solar array right here in order to do the grid. And this way I'm not going to interfere with the module. Yeah, this is actually looking rather good. Now all the stations are open because the combinators are powered now. And they are all calling for 2 trains. So this is going to be quite a train chaos in the beginning. But it might actually be interesting, so I think it's time to set it up. I don't think we forgot anything, and if we did, well, then we might just as well be screwed. Uh-oh, I can already see all the trains are incoming. All the stations just turned purple, which is, well, it's a good sign in theory. There, we have the trains incoming. Yeah, they're all coming to this station, and also the refueling part. Well, we do have the copper incoming first, but all of these trains were technically ready. Yeah, that's what I figured. They are gonna queue up for a little bit in the beginning. It's not the end of the world. The main thing is that we started delivering, and also trains are taking other routes. They're now going towards the left side here a little bit more, and little traffic jam will loosen up immediately. But we can already see certain things are getting into motion, and the raw resources are distributing. Just check out all of the trains coming in. It's unbelievable. I'm missing the liquid trains though. No, they're coming as well right there. And then we also got the reactors already rolling. Very nice. Now you are... Oh, wait. I'm actually missing the pumps here. No, what am I talking about? We didn't have pumps in the mega module. I didn't want them in the mega module. This is why we have such a huge water station. We just need proper water. More trains are incoming. This actually makes it difficult for some of these to leave. yeah, I think overall it's already calming down. Most of the trains aren't waiting anymore and the station's still being purple. That could also mean that the stations are served for the time being. Now we are already producing some science. Very good to see. How far are we here with the rocket loading? It's coming along. The first rocket always takes a little bit longer because the satellites aren't ready yet. Good. Looks like the traffic is slowly calming down, and we also got our first white science packs, which means we are now consuming a little bit more than before. I'm pretty happy about this. Now, why isn't this station shutting down? Let me see. What is the matter? This is sending the signal 1, and the enabled condition is that it is at least 1. Okay, I guess we still don't have enough backup in the storage bins. But the steam turbines also kicked in. Very nice. Now this is a mega module like all the other ones, and it looks like we might be interested in even setting up some more beacons here. So we could do something like this. Just get these final beacons here installed as well. Yeah. How are we looking now? The past minute we've been consuming 1,200 science packs. I think we did it, guys. If we can keep this up with the materials, the raw resources, which at this point we should, but if we add another mega module, then we will have to add more copper smelting, potentially even steel smelting. I don't know. At this point, we're probably using it all up. No, destination fall. But yeah, at some point we still have to add another steel section. We did it, guys. We have reached Megabase status. Man, I'm so happy. Let's just have a look at it one more time. In the 10 minutes window, we are not quite at 1,000 yet, but I think it is raising. The past minute, 1,200 still. 1,200 though seems about right. With the next mega module, we should be reaching 1,600, maybe even 1,700. Optimally, of course, a little bit more, but there's always going to be the one or other thing missing. So I think overall we can calculate with over 400 science packs per minute per mega module, and not quite 450. 450 would be if everything was running optimally. But yeah, I would say with this out of the way, we're ready to wrap up today's episode. I'm really looking forward to keep establishing the space until it is absolutely ginormous and wonderful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.